Joe Biden is more than correct in saying this is going to be a very dark winter. We are going to see the full potential of the pandemic. Mass carnage on a scale probably, not met in at least 100 years when it comes to American history. Body bags everywhere. Morgues are backed up. We have to bring in refrigerator trucks for bodies. We are going to reach that point and probably surpass it. If you have any loved ones that you might think are at a higher risk, try to keep them inside for like grocery shopping. Stores like Walmart have an app. You could input what you want to buy from the store at most branches, and you can drive up to the store and say, "Hey, I'm here" on your phone. Workers will come out and load up your car. So recommend that to everyone you know that's at risk. We are at the point in the U.S. of uncontrolled spread, and we have no plans to mitigate it at all. So the UK, France, Germany, and so many European countries, Greece, all of them basically in the EU, they are locking down their entire systems. So they are saying we cannot let people die due to this pandemic, and due to that movement, they have a much lower death rate than we do. They are nationalizing all their wages, guaranteeing wages for their workers, and seeing really good economic results as a result of that. So they are saving their economy and saving lives at the same time. In the US, we are sociopathic. We are letting people die for the economy. And Donald Trump is going the full herd immunity route. Thank God Joe Biden got elected. Just on this issue alone, it could mean a difference in like 50 to 100,000 American lives by the time Joe Biden actually becomes president. It's a big deal right now. So, COVID 19 in America, 160,000 new cases in one day, taking us up to 10.6 million. 1,200 new deaths. And by the way, when we talk about deaths, they lag 3 weeks behind the increase in cases. So expect a point, I'm shitting you not, that we might have over 300,000 cases per day in the US and over 3,500 deaths. This is a total possibility. It might get to the point, that might not even happen because eventually we're gonna cap out. We're getting to the point where we are doing herd immunity. We are gonna cap out at a number of like, there is a limit due to many factors, but one main one being our population. There's a limit to how many cases and deaths we can possibly have in one day. We might cap out. We might hit that. America leading in all the wrong categories globally. And we just saw this today. Donald Trump. More than 130 Secret Service members are said to be infected with coronavirus or quarantining in wake of Trump's campaign travel. So, yeah. Oh boy. Above all issues, fascism is a really popular thing. All the problems, propagandize it, pretend it's not real. It's working in America. It's kind of scary. They can justify anything with enough propaganda and with enough media control, with enough fake Facebook posts. Like, I'm still correcting people's debunked conspiracy theories on COVID to this day. It's really sad, but it's the place we're at. And it's a source of stress for all of us, but all we can do is try to keep ourselves safe. Because when it comes to freedom in the US, there's an old saying, I forget who the quote's by, but it says, "My freedom to swing my arm ends at where your nose begins." So my freedom ends when I'm affecting you. At the point of COVID 19, and due to our selfish nature as Americans, if someone is not wearing a mask in public, in my opinion, they are not free to be there. Like, I know that might be considered authoritarian, but it's about personal liberty. It's my liberty. It's my freedom not to be infected by an idiot that doesn't want to wear a face covering based on no facts, based on baseless conspiracy theories on Facebook. That's not freedom to be infected with COVID 19. And I hope more Americans come around to that concept and stop thinking that we need to give up human life, human lives for the economy. In my state right now, 1,500 nurses are striking because they still don't have the proper PPE, reusing old gloves, wearing trash bags still. After all of this time, and we see our military, well, not our military, but our policing departments that look like a mini militaries. They are armed to the teeth. They have all of the level 4 armor that they need. They have the Kevlar vest. They have everything. They have all the assault weapons. They have tanks. They have all that. But our workers still don't have what they need. So shout out to those nurses. Keep striking. And here we go into the freaking dark winter.